If I had to describe the Flagstaff market of the last few years into just one word, it would be breathless. You were sprinting to view the homes, tripping over offers, and basically everyone was just panicking. But looking at the final numbers for 2025, the vibe has really shifted, and we're calling this the year of the exhale. The panic seems to have largely dissipated, and you finally get control again, so you can thank the real estate gods for that. Looking at the data, here is the most important number on my sheet, 64, and that is the median number of days a home sits on the market. And that number is up 16% from last year. So maybe you're asking, why should you care? Because 16 days is a very large difference, and it's a difference between a panic attack and getting to have a plan. It means you get to view a home on a Saturday, go to brunch on Sunday with your family, talk it over, and then call us on a Monday with the offer. We aren't going to be fighting the crowd like we were. You're just getting to shop for the home that you want. Now, the crash waiters, the people sitting on the sidelines waiting for the prices to drop, are probably going to be disappointed. Definitely going to be disappointed because the data is showing that prices have stabilized at $685,000 for an average Flagstaff home. That's still a healthy 3% increase, right in line with the national average of 3 to 5%. Though 5% to 6% is Flagstaff average, so we're down a little bit in that regard, but still steady. This is actually, in my opinion, a sweet spot because you're not buying into the bubble that's about to pop. You also aren't chasing 20% appreciation every year, so far more realistic and steady. And the best part is that sellers have become human again for the most part. Homes that are now selling at roughly 98% of the list price. So that 2% gap from the original is your leverage, the buyer's leverage. That's us getting asked for inspections, negotiating repairs, getting your interest rate bought down so it's more affordable. And 2 years ago, those kinds of requests were going to be thrown in the trash for sure. But today, they're getting signed. I do want to mention a quick pro tip before we look at 2026. If you're buying in Flagstaff, we definitely have to talk about insurance early. Rates across Arizona have spiked due to wildfire risk. Think of California. And in 2026, we do not want you to fall in love with the house until we've gotten a full quote. We are helping our clients check this first, so there's no nasty surprises. Now looking ahead to 2026 and watching the macro signals, I'm not sure if you heard, but the Fed is moving back towards quantitative easing, which in plain English is they're turning on the money printer again. And that's to help liquidate the financial system. So historically, when there's more cash floating around, hard assets like real estate, are they going to hold their value or go up? And we currently are viewing this as a very solid floor under the market. It makes buying now a more secure store of value, but not a gamble. Of course, we'll hope to see, hope does not go crazy in price as well. And finally, we're also seeing a flight to quality. Now, this has been a trend over the last year and will probably be a continuing trend over the next couple of years where move-in ready homes are selling fast and homes that need work are going to be sitting. So maybe the question for you is, are you the type of person that wants to move in and relax, or are you willing to pick up a paintbrush and get a good deal? Let me know in the comments, because 2026 will probably be the year of the fixer-upper deal. Now, whether we've worked together for years or you've never met me, and this is the first time seeing my face, my goal for you is to help you make moves with clarity and not stress. So if you want to see how these numbers are going to fit into your life, let's grab coffee, hop on a call. It's never going to be a sales pitch, I promise. We're just interested in strategy sessions to see if 2026 is your year. I'm Brandon Harbour with Harlequin Homes Group, and ultimately, just breathe easy and let's talk soon.